Hey, what's up, everyone? This is going to be a Soviet versus Soviet on offense defense again, and it's really a fun map. So I'm going to put a sentry gun right in the middle, and then maybe try to anti scout him a little bit, but eventually he's gonna run by. I just don't want to get NG8. I think some people, if you're playing with friends, they only eat you if you're a Yuri. So I don't think this guy's gonna NG eat me unless he does it on accident or he's just being a jerk and he just lost the game. So I'm not really worried about NG eat. So I'm not really trying to anti scout him too hard, but I do not want him to see my base too much. I mean, anti scout only goes so far. I mean, he does have to know if I'm going 1 minus from war, 2 minus from war, or straight rush. That's the thing he does it to see, especially a conscript rush with tank rush. But yeah, I guess like I'm not doing that now. Let's go play normal. 1 minus from war is normal. Yeah, as I said before, 1 minus from war seems to be the best for this map. You're going for his allies. You know, 1 minus from war, it could really afford you some base defense. Not get your second war factory too fast. Get some extra electric and some flag cannons if you need it, which is like a Korea or something like that. It's good. And then eventually, when you get like your third war factory, if you're hanging in there and not getting messed up with Rocketeers versus the allies, you know you're gonna probably mess up that the ally. You're probably gonna mess them up bad because this is a Soviet map. This is a big Soviet map. Actually, it's a Yuri map too, but Yuri beats everybody here. But like Soviet definitely beats allies here for sure. But actually, allies doesn't really beat Soviet until like late game because like a good Soviet just gotta really give. I mean, a good Soviet versus a good Yuri. The Yuri should win in this map because it's a Yuri advantage. But I think like the Soviet could give him a really hard time and even win sometimes in this map. Because I've lost as Yuri in this map versus good players when I was Yuri versus Soviet. But it shouldn't happen too often. In general, though. I mean, you could do real creative stuff in this game. You could do creative strategies and stuff you never like thought of before, and like you're like, what the heck? How did that guy do that? Like blah blah blah. Yeah, I mean, just with tanks alone, you could do a lot of strategy. I mean, you think like a different strategy means making air defense instead of ground. No, you could just like do something different with your tanks. You know. So yeah, he looks like he might be base walking me, or he might just be base walking toward the center of the map. Not sure. I have a lot of dogs. I might be able to beat him right here, but I kind of don't want to because I know a sentry gun's gonna pop up, and when the sentry guns pop up, it's gonna absorb like 10 bullets, and I'm gonna lose. So you gotta be careful near the base because the base defenses really do hurt. And it's not just the damage the base defenses do; it's the fact that they absorb bullets. That's even more important. If the sentry gun didn't even fire and they cost $100, I'd be making those. I'd be making those instead of freaking the ones on fire. Sometimes at least. Actually, that'd be worth more than that. Like if it was 250 and it didn't fire, the sentry gun would still be good. Just because it's like a freaking like it's almost like a defense because it like absorbs missiles and stuff. But it does kill a lot of stuff too. Okay, so I'm trying to sneak up with his Desolate. It almost looked like he didn't see me. He didn't see me until the last second, and then he freaking stopped it. And I was gonna shoot that sentry gun, and then I was like, "This Desolate is gonna get me." And Desolate could do like what, like 10-20% damage to my tanks. It's not nowhere near as much as it is against allied units, especially Mirage. Mirage just kills like almost instantly. Grizzly tanks it kills faster, but not. I mean, faster than Rhino tanks. But anyway, I want to get 1 minute to the front. Got my Boers for defense because I want to use the Boers for when like I'm mixing a couple conscripts, and then when he attacks, on the Iron Crown we're gonna be Iron Crown and the hell out of each other. Then the Boers will be doing big time damage because Boers is worth it. Because like I don't want the Boers isn't gonna be taking the super lot of shots because my tanks will be there, and then he's gonna be doing some pretty significant damage. I wanted to try to like get what I can with him. This Desolator is gonna come up, and then when a Desolator come up, then I want to use the drone to come up. So it's basically like it's like kind of like a mini part of the game. Boers, drone, Desolator. Now when it comes up, I'm gonna get the drone in there. Yeah, mission accomplished. I got 2 drones for, I mean 2 deaths for 1 drone, worth it, but almost got on with it without dying. Some of this keep shooting it with the MiGs and. Okay, got one. Keep the boars alive, don't let the boars die. And we both have Iron Curtain, and it's hard to tell who has more crap, but I think he wants to do his. Now, like, this is kind of a little bit of a base trade. I want to go toward his tanks without the Iron Curtain on, instead of letting him Iron Curtain me with my Iron Curtain, and then let him shooting my base and stuff. And now he's actually hurting me, so I had to use. So this is a thing that only you can't really explain. It's only experience could help you with this. I had to know when to get out of his base and come back to my base and defend, and I think I did it at the perfect time. And I want to get the boss out of there because I don't want the boss to fight alone. He's not really effective when he's versus like 15 or 20 other units alone. But with help of other units, he's good. Now I got Tesla Coil. I think I'm gonna make a Tesla Trooper, but I was like, nah, never mind because it's probably gonna get melted by the Desolator, so I don't really care. Repairing's not a bad idea. You can make 2 repair depots, but it just seems inefficient to me. Now if he makes a Tesla Coil, of course I wanna shoot it with the Boris. And now I got my Tesla Coil. Okay, this is getting into this game is getting very complicated. Very complicated. Now he's trying to take like a group of 6 to 9 tanks and Iron Curtain. He didn't get a perfect Iron Curtain, but he got it on like 5 or 4. So I'm gonna get out of here and like make sure he doesn't kill too many of my tanks. Now he pulled out. He pulled out at the right moment because my base defense would have been on him, and he's kind of doing the right thing. Because if you play Soviet a lot, you know that you can't lose too many tanks in the Iron Curtain. I'm gonna Iron Curtain him and try to run down his tanks, especially even versus allies. So we're not like Iron Curtain a whole army and going with the whole army, because if you screw up, you're gonna lose your whole army. Now I gotta get the hell out of there. Actually, I got out a second too late right there. I should have got out. I'm gonna lose a few tanks right here. It's really hard to do it perfectly every time. Now, yeah, he ran me down and that split down. I still got a lot of crap though. I mean, I'm still going. I hurt him, he hurt me. I got a lot of base defense. Look at this. It's hard for him to go into my base. Look at that crap. 2 sentry guns, Tesla Coil. I got freaking conscripts. I got Desolator, the Boris. I think the Boris just died. And I could make another Boris if I want. I want to get another Battle Lab to get my force shield up, and possibly Kirov and Siege Chopper later. Okay. Now I want to try to sneak in if I can, like make like a group. But I really can't go in there. It's just too dangerous. No. Yeah, I might as well make another Boris since he was effective. Got 2 Boris. Now he's gonna try to Decibomb me. Now I got to get a big hit with Iron Curtain. I want to go for his tanks, not for his miners, because oh crap, he Decibomb me. He didn't get my main. He didn't get the majority of my tanks. Oh, there he goes. He got me double Decibomb. So I actually did damage my tanks a bit there. There's his air defense. Now I gotta get away from this Desolators. Now I'm gonna send in the drone and make sure it doesn't hit the sentry guns. Try to hit his flag trucks, but he's gonna move them back and then bring the. Oh crap! So he Iron Curtain the second before me. So it looks like all hell's breaking loose over here. Now if I could. Okay, it's getting complicated. I think I could have won for the tanks in the bottom, because like he had to take tanks on the top, or he had the Iron Curtain on him. But like I was worried about sentry guns again and getting desolated as the Iron Curtain wore off, so it's like kind of like everything's happening real fast right now. You can't rewind this and stop if you're watching the video like on YouTube. This is like friggin' all happening in a few seconds, so it's a lot harder than it looks. Trust me. So I try to heal what I can. I don't see any drones, so I'm gonna try to get in there. I don't think he's gonna have a Dessa. I mean sentry gun. I'm kind of a little bit worried about it, but now he's got 2 Kievs. Like he's got 3 flag trucks, 4 flag trucks, 3 flag cannons, and starting to get low money. Crap, and he accidentally my tanks were in offensive stance, meaning that they went toward him and they chased down this desolators. I think it's called offensive stance, and then like guard mode they'd just not move, and like aggressive stance they would chase him all the way. But I don't think in regular 2 you could really, in regular 3 you could change the stances of how your tanks behave automatically, but in regular 2 it's hard to do. You could hit G for guard mode, but it doesn't really work properly. I don't know. They don't really have the hotkeys as sophisticated in regular 2 and Yuris, only for like the stances. Okay, now I'm trying to sneak up with this Kirov. And now I'm gonna sell this. I'm gonna sell that nuclear power plant if he goes after it. And I already got my second one already started because I knew he's gonna go after it. But now he's gonna go for my lab. That's big trouble. That's big trouble. Oh, and then if he gets MCV, I'm freaking told. Man, that thing has so much armor. I guess it's because it's promoted. My God, that thing is freaking insane. And then he sees the freaking sneak up Kirov. If you watch like a video, oh my God, and when he leads, Jesus Christ, holy shit. I mean, God, the freaking promoted Kirov is so freaking strong. They need to nerf it. What the frig? And there's like drone up there, but he's got a couple. I actually got like a couple flag trucks. Now I saved my MCV, so like I got a lot of money. But he blew up all my war factories with that freaking Kirov. This thing was devastating and terrifying. So I don't know what. Oh, I should have stayed away from that crap. What am I doing? Now I tried to do what I can. Where's my war factory? Oh crap! I'm making another freaking power plant. I should have showed the flag truck and then made the war factory. Damn it! I gotta get the war factory as fast as possible because I'm out tanked right here, and I gotta go on supreme defensive mode. We both have iron curtains. We both got iron curtains, so that's good news. So that I didn't lose my iron curtain. But he's got a lot of war factories, and I don't know how much money he's having. But I'm not even worried about how much money he's having. How much money he's spending is more important. Man, so it's getting horrified. This is like horrified, ratified force. I don't even know what that means. It's something I remember from an RPG game. This Soviet has horrifying, ratifying force. So Boris is about to go to work, and the Boris is alone. Get him, Boris, come on. And I'm out tanked, as you see. The reason I'm out tanked, I only got out tanked after I lost his war factories. Before I just war factories, I was okay. Now, I'm just totally out tanked. That Kirov raped me. It took out all his war factories. I almost lost my MCV and it went elite. Man, when it went elite, it gained so much armor. That was